Hello Llama Squad and welcome back to another video on my channel. For today's video we're doing the solid color challenge, and it's basically a fun challenge where you build a home using only one color, and according to the rules we must only use one color for the entire build. And keep in mind that there are different hues of each color that you may choose or have chosen for yourself, so it's not going to be just one solid shade. There might be different shades of blue, so we'll see how it goes. And the second rule is the chosen color must be a majority of an item, so it can't be just like all white and then like a little hint of a certain color or a hint of a color in general. It has to be a majority of that color in order to use that object, otherwise you can't use it. And number 3 on the rules, I'm kind of reading off a list here. The trees, terrain, mailboxes, and rocks are an exception to the challenge except for flowers, I believe. Number 4, we cannot use floor plans. You have to use your own creativity, which might be a struggle to some, especially me, because I kind of look at floor plans all the time. So we'll see how it goes. And number 5, give credit where it's due. So I'm going to leave the link to the thread and the challenge down below so you guys can check it out. And lastly, I'm supposed to choose 3 other people to do this challenge, but because I'm pretty sure all the YouTubers that I know widely are gonna hopefully do the challenge, I'm gonna tag everyone that's watching this video. So if you're watching this, you are tagged. I would love to see your guys' take on this challenge and let me know. And also on a side note, I chose my color on the side on a color wheel picker thingy majiggy, so I'll also link that in the description box so you guys can use that to choose your color. And yeah, if you guys haven't guessed it already, the color I got was pink, which is one of my favorite colors, so I'm excited to see how this challenge goes. Alright guys, so we're back in speed build mode because I honestly could not have done this live with you. It would have been a lot of footage to edit. I think it took me about 2 hours, 2 or more hours. I did take a break in between to have dinner to finish this build, but I don't know, as much as I wanted to do it live, I just knew that it wasn't gonna happen because I was just taking too long in building it. And I purposely went to a small lot because I didn't want to make it 2 stories. And also another thing is I couldn't make it 2 stories because there's no pink staircases in The Sims 4, which is very sad. So I was very upset that I was not able to do stairs, but I guess it works out in my favor because that way I can focus on a single floor plan. I won't have to worry about upstairs and whatnot. But for the most part, I think the house turned out really nice. It's weird how the roofs for the house, like it looks like a red color, but it's actually labeled as pink. So I thought that was pretty cool. And one thing I noticed is that pink has a lot of choices to choose from, so I didn't have a hard time choosing specific objects. I was really worried that in the kitchen I wasn't going to have all the appliances, but I was able to find a pink stove, pink fridge, pink microwave, and even a pink sink, which I thought was pretty cool. And it definitely opened my eyes to see that there are so many pink objects in the game, and it's pretty crazy, especially if you have all of the packs. Like, there are so many things to choose from, and I definitely tried to stray away from using any type of custom content within the build, because if I did, this challenge would have been really easy as I have a lot of custom content that contains the color pink. So yeah, I had a lot of wallpapers to choose from, so there was no shortage there, but I did kind of keep the theme similar. I noticed that there are a lot more light pinks than dark pinks, and some wallpapers or some objects would say it's labeled as pink, but then when you put it out on the game, like, it comes off as purple. So that was also a struggle, trying to find colors that work well and it's not so like this is hot pink, this is light pink, this is regular pink, and yeah, there's so many different kinds of pinks. But for the most part, I noticed that EA made the pinks relatively similar to each other, so I'm glad I was able to match a lot of the colors well. And oh, these doors, these pink doors were a really nice addition to have, because I was like, wait, I don't know if we have pink doors. The only pink doors I know of are the ones I downloaded, and those are custom content. I don't want to use custom content. But these doors, I believe they're from the Kid Stuff pack. And at first, I was thinking of making a toddler bedroom, but I kind of forgot. I think I made it into like a preteen/teen bedroom instead. But in the end, I end up flipping those doors, so on the outside it'll be like solid pink, and on the other side of the door, like when you're in the room, you'll see like the drawing. And I thought it was like a cute addition to the house, but I really wish there was just a solid pink door. And also another pack that came in handy was the Vintage Glamour pack, because they have a lot of pink items in that pack, and I thought it was really nice. It had light pinks, which I really like. Also, when it came to the living room, there aren't any TVs that are pink besides that penguin one, but it was a very hot magenta pink. And as you can see, I'm using light pinks with like hints of like darker pink. So it didn't match. I didn't really like the hot pinks that were like offered, so I tried my best not to use hot pinks, because I don't know, sometimes it just came off so purple. There were also like salmon pinks and peachy pinks, so a lot of it was just like, like I really don't like it. It doesn't look well, like it doesn't look nice. And I'm surprised that there aren't any pink coffee tables. So that round table, I know it's not pink at all. Like it has like hints of pink around it, like the frame for it to hold it up, I guess you could say. Is that what it's called? Like it's pink, but you don't really see pink from it. So I think I opted for another table that was pink, and I found that table because I was looking at the outside tables, and they had like these glass tables with pink in it, and I was like, oh, these are really nice. So I ended up doing that. But it's so hard, like those countertops, they're pink, but they weren't labeled as pink. For some reason, they weren't labeled as pink when I filtered it. I did a lot of filtering. It helps a lot. If you're doing this challenge, make sure to filter your items to whatever color you're doing, because it'll just make things a lot easier when you're searching for items. So yeah, this glass table I found in the outside objects. I was like, ooh, this table works really well. And now that we can downsize objects, I definitely downsized that table so it would be like a mini coffee table for the living room. And I feel like the living room has a weird space to it, just because I have like that random giant space in the living room. I didn't know what to put in there because we don't have a piano. We don't really have activities that are the color pink, so I was kind of like, eh. And then I also had these circular side tables, which came in handy for the bedrooms because I needed pink side tables, and I didn't really like the ones that were offered in the game already. So I don't know, it's just I wanted it to match somewhat, and that's what I came up with. Yeah, so I ended up making the front bedroom like a preteen/teen bedroom, and then that master bedroom is like, it's just like vintage glamour items all over. And then I also was able to make a pink laundry room. I really like how this build turned out because like I said earlier, like pink is one of my favorite colors, and so it was just fun to make in general. But after I made this house, I was like, oh, I cannot look at the color pink for like another second. It was just like when you stare at the screen and you're just like building with one color, like I feel like it takes a toll on your eyes, and you just like need to step back from the computer and just like relax and like look at other colors. But it was definitely a fun challenge to do. I would love to do this challenge again with another color. I've seen some pretty cool ones. I really like the ones that are all black or all white because I feel like it's like the easiest ones, to be honest with you. But it was interesting to watch everyone else take on it. So I definitely want to see your guys' take on it also. So just be sure to like comment down below. Let me know how to get a hold of like your build if you decide to do it, because I want to see what you guys come up with and like what color you guys end up getting. So that'll be interesting to see. So I always look forward to that. But we're nearing the end here, so if you guys like this challenge, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Do all those YouTube things. Subscribe if you want to be part of the Llama Squad. Turn on your notifications for my channel so you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. And yeah, let me know if you guys decide to do this challenge. It'll be really fun, like I said, so give it a try. And for the most part, I think I did pretty well on this challenge, so I'll see you guys in my next video.